right, welcome to Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. I am your psychic bestie, bringing you all of the hottest, celebrity tarot you will find anywhere. So, if you are new here, definitely make sure you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. And also, definitely like this video because I work hard. All right, like the video that helps to promote my psychic work. And then when you're done with that, best friend, meet us over in Patreon VIP for the ultimate celebrity psychic readings that I do not release on YouTube. That is also where I do psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the psychic tea on. Okay. So when you go over there in VIP Patreon, there is a menu and you'll see the celebrity VIP readings. But I do want to tell you about the all access tier. Okay. The all access tier gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube channels, in addition to all of the psychic readings that I release exclusively and only in VIP Patreon, right? And also, as a member, one of your perks is priority video requests, which means you can request a celebrity psychic reading or a psychic reading on the topic of your choice. And VIP is the only place where you will find access to my prediction receipts. All right. So I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings. I make psychic predictions. And when they come to pass, the receipts are posted. All right. And VIP. So, we just ain't over here just talking. All right. We do come with receipts. Recently, I think I posted one on the community board, and I'll post a few just so we can kind of warm up and you can see, the verification and validations and all of that. All right. That being said, this will be a update and a follow up, on the Halle Bailey and DDG psychic reading that I did. Predicted it, predicted it, that, listen, it's a mess, it is a mess. She has filed a restraining order on DDG. And let me pull up the post here because I want to make sure I have the accuracies and the accuracies. Okay. And of course, everybody is, taking sides and pointing blame. Everybody even wondering, like, how is this going to affect, all right, her professional career, because he is going on this, campaign saying this and that. All right. So it says Halle Bailey has issued a restraining order after claiming DDG physically attacked her multiple times. In docs, she claims that things first got physical in January and they broke up back in October. DDG came back over to pick up their son, Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with the rapper about child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, bitch." Okay. Whew. Hallie said the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair and slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. Not you done messed up Little Mermaid, okay? The Disney baby, okay? All right. Hallie says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. Once they told her they would take care of the baby, she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to accompany her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her injury in her request for a restraining order. The judge granted Haley a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take nearly 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she would be filming for the next 2 months. DDG has also stopped has to also stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Hallie claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her on live streams. Literally verbatim, okay? Um, what, I said in the first reading that, it's just very one of the toughest things is to be in a relationship with someone who is competing with you, right? And how your success or just your light, your personality, the way people love you, okay, can make your own partner very envious, very jealous, and that is a dangerous thing coming from men. And just the whole energy of him constantly plotting, planning, and strategizing on ways to tear her down, to sabotage, her work efforts, her premieres. These things he's, you know, rapped about clearly, okay? In his own songs. I'm seeing you getting close to this and that actor on set. I'm wondering what's going on if you're going to smash. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get my lick back and mess up your bag. Okay, that ain't what he said, but I'm amazed at how I just rhymed that. Maybe I got a career. Okay, maybe I can do a little 1 2 1 2. All right, here. So, uh, let's get some energy. All right, here from okay, let me start here. They were like, yeah, let's start here. Let's get the energy DDG is sending towards Hallie because he is not happy. He popped up on live stream with Eden Ross, all right, who has been in hot water himself, pretending to just not, notice that, he got the restraining order or whatever, which everybody proceeded to drag him in the comments saying, look, you have to be notified about restraining orders. So why are you online like a sociopath pretending like this is how you just found out through the internets? All right. Here, what are his moves now? What are DDG's moves, okay, towards Hallie now that the restraining order, now that the alleged abuse, okay, has went public? What are the strategies he's going to utilize to try and, because this is a PR nightmare, okay? Here, the person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. Look at that, okay? There's nothing worse than a narcissist because the psychological warfare is just next level. Okay, it's just next level. But the one thing I can say Hallie got on her side is she friends with them people. Okay. She friends with them people who know people. And I said in the first reading, I said, girl, I don't know based on what you might have to call your people. Okay. You might have to call some people because it's not looking good. All right. So Holy Spirit is clearly saying that he is very much so displaying narcissistic behavior. This is obvious and apparent to anyone watching. All right. um Possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection. And you see how she's kind of spying here. All right, here. This is very much giving security. Okay. Oh, and this is with the picture. Okay. um Halle Bailey said that, I believe he sent her a text, okay, of a picture that he crept in her house and took a picture in her room, like, oh, I'm over here seeing what you doing. I can't recall if she said that she was in the bed and he took a picture while she was sleeping, or he just broke into the house, took a picture of the bedroom, some, but it was very, very creepy. All right, here. But based on this, it is definitely giving that she's going to need to upgrade her security system in her house, of course, change all the locks on the doors. It's giving 24-hour security, even if she stays in the gated community. It's very much giving a guard at the front door, a guard at the back door, extra security when I go to the airport, to and fro. Security, security, security. All right. That's why we have a restraining order, but I feel like we need security on top of that. All right. I don't know who he has in these streets because when somebody, the bad thing is when somebody has fans and he seems to have a particular type of fans, okay, here, that he could even enlist them to watch her or harass her wherever she goes. Okay, fans tend to take things to the extremes. Someone recently, after this news went viral, okay, maybe one of his fans, the caption was like, "Oh, here is Halo with the nanny after she gets a restraining order on DDG." Okay, see, that's creepy. Okay, very, very creepy behavior. So is very much giving like this obsession that could lead, okay, if not already has led to this stalking type of energy, allegedly, apparently not only from him, but also his fans. So again, not security for her, extra security around the baby. All right, here. What other energy, okay, is he sending her way? Spreading rumors, okay, about you.